There are reports that Libya's leader, Muammar Gaddafi, has fled the country. This as military planes have begun firing on anti-government protesters in the capital of Tripoli. We actually have some YouTube video believed to show the first clash in Tripoli. NBC has not been able to verify the location of where this video was taken, but overnight demonstrators set fire to government buildings, and witnesses reported that snipers shot at people and gunmen in vehicles ran over protesters. Gaddafi's son went on state TV just this morning to say his father is vowing to fight till the last bullet. Also, 2 Libyan Air Force jets have landed in Malta, and officials say the pilots are asking for political asylum. A source indicating they're Libyan Air Force colonels who were ordered to fire on protesters and refused. More than 200 are reported dead, but U.S. officials now say that number is certainly low. The State Department has called officials in Libya to condemn the use of lethal force. It is also ordering all U.S. Embassy family members and non-emergency workers to leave the country. NBC's Ron Allen joins me now from Cairo. And Ron, we're also hearing that Libya's UN ambassador calling for Gaddafi to step down. What updates are you hearing, at least regarding his whereabouts and this latest violence?
Well, we have no idea where he is, except for what his son said last night in a national television broadcast, saying that his father and the family would stay in Tripoli and lead the fight against the uprising and fight to the last bullet, to the last man and woman, and to the last drop of blood, vowing that there'd be a civil war if the protesters continued. It was a very defiant and very strong speech, and that's all we've heard from the Gaddafi family. We have not heard from the leader himself. But the images that are emerging from Tripoli, the capital, and elsewhere just show a society in complete deterioration. There are reports of fires burning in the capital. There are reports of thousands of people gathering in the streets. There are reports from people who have been fleeing, evacuating the capital, saying that there are 1,000 people or more trying to get out at the airport. Just utter chaos is what we're hearing. And of course, it's difficult to know exactly what's going on because phone lines are down now. The internet has been down for several days. All this is happening in something of a black hole, and it's just sketchy pieces of information that we're trying to piece together from witnesses who are able to get a phone call out or able to get some kind of image out over the internet through social media. But every indication that Gaddafi is losing control of his society. There have been defections by key government ministers. You mentioned the 2 Air Force pilots who flew their planes to Malta and said that they did not want to fire on their own citizens. There are reports of planes firing, helicopters firing on protesters. So there's every indication that the death toll, well above 200 the last time we heard from a human rights organization that tried to pin down a number. Every indication the death toll is going to go much higher, if it hasn't already. And the protesters, so many of them who we've spoken to over the past couple of days there and here in Cairo, where there have been protesters joining in, are saying that it's now or never. It's a fight to the finish because they see this as their one and only chance to get rid of Muammar Gaddafi.
All right,
Cameron?
Ron Allen live for us in Cairo.